Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me on Building Your Inner Image. I'm your host, Gertrude J. Chapman, and we are going to be discussing a much needed topic. Your words have power. Tweet someone and let them know to tune in for the next 15 minutes of empowerment. The words that we speak change our world or shape our future. Whether they are positive words or negative words, the words are sure to have a tremendous impact either way. The power of words. Number one, our words either destroy or create. Number two, our words release of creative force. Number three, our words paint pictures in our mind. Number four, words create new realities for us. Words give us hope or keep us living in defeat. When words of defeat are spoken and we receive it into our hearts or into our spirit, the power of those words spoken can either keep us trapped without any possibility of things changing, or they can release us from that trapped area. If someone is going through living in self-defeat right now, I want to tell you, there's good news. You no longer have to accept whatever you are facing as final, thinking that there's no hope or maybe this is the way it's supposed to be for you, because this is not your future. Your circumstances are not your future. At any moment, you could change, because you are at a place right now, you have to believe this, that you are at a place where your only option is to rise from where you are and do the opposite of what you have been accustomed to doing. I know what you may be thinking, but what do you have to lose? Contrary to what has been said about old habits, I want to remind you, old habits can be broken. When you give yourself permission to try something opposite from the norm, things that you have been doing over and over and over again, because you think you're stuck, because you think you're trapped. You have to stop making excuses and start using talk therapy. Bring everything out in the open and expose the negative self-talk that you are constantly rehearsing again and again in your mind. Begin making positive declarations out loud. And why out loud? So you could hear it. So it could get in your spirit. So it could get in your heart. You have to do this. And what you do, you repeat them over and over until something changes within your heart. Something changes within your spirit, that you no longer believe in the negative and speak in the negative, but then you begin speaking the positive. Begin speaking possibilities. Make a list of positive and self-building affirmations to overcome any negative programming in the mind. After all these years, what you have heard about yourself, what people address you as, you have believed those things. And you begin to start saying those negative things concerning yourself. And I want to tell you, they're not true. You are more than that. Do you know whatever you say about yourself has a greater impact on your life than what other people are saying about you? And why is that? Because it's coming out of your mouth and you're believing it and you're acting on it. But you have to make a firm decision that allows for no turning back and begin to change your speech. Why even come into an agreement with someone? And I want you to listen to this clearly. Why come into agreement with someone who does not even know who they are to try and define who you are? Think about that for a moment. They don't even know who they are. And how are they going to define who you are? The words that you are speaking about yourself, they are either causing you to be trapped or enabling you to soar up toward your future. And that's what your mindset should be set to soar, to continue to soar and progress further and further into your future. Words that you speak, they plant seeds in your mind and cause all sorts of chaos in your life when they're negative words. Understand this. And these are some of the things. I'm going to give you 7 things, and there are much more, but these are 7 things what negative words can cause in your life. Number 1, it could cause you to have a defeated mindset where you can't see yourself rising above, but you remain in that position. Even though you don't like it, but you remain there. Number 2, a lack of focus. Number 3, a poor self-image. Number 4, no confidence. Number 5, depression. Because you keep hearing this thing and you keep living the same, and there's never any sunshine, but it's always dark and gloomy. And we're not taking depression lightly because depression is real. But you have to make up in your mind, in your heart, to rise from that position and embrace the sunshine, embrace the light, embrace the greater things for you. Number 6, low motivation. And number 7, never reaching your ultimate success in life. And I want to tell you, you can be successful. There's no such thing as you cannot be successful, because you can. You can. Now, like I said, these are a few examples, but there are many more reasons that stem from a lack of understanding how words either have a positive or negative impact in your life. Decide that you will live in victory and that you no longer will accept anything less than living a fruitful life. Negative words contaminate your pathway to success and have a way of diminishing your ability to see clearly. Imagine yourself as a healthy tree planted in the right place. You have all the proper necessities to bloom, to blossom, and be fruitful season after season. Speak positive words about yourself and others. The words that are spoken can do fantastic things, opening you up to greater possibilities in life. Here are 4 components to the impact of words. Number 1, faith. Have faith in what you are saying, no matter what the situation looks like. Refrain from coming into agreement with the wrong results. You are hoping to obtain positive results, so stick to your original plan, even under pressure. And most importantly, under pressure. Number 2, believe. Believe that you have received what you are saying. Picture yourself receiving what you have spoken. That will lift your spirits right there. Number 3, expect. Mix your words with expectancy. What you are saying is on its way to you. And it's just like a child, running to the door because they're waiting on a package from UPS or from FedEx. They keep running to the door. They're excited. Now, if you have to do that, But have that sort of expectancy. Envision the excitement of receiving the solution to a situation. Now, you could probably say to others, I told you so. I knew it was coming. I told you it was coming. And the 4th one, which is very crucial, is momentum. Always keep your momentum high because you are the one who's responsible for your next level of success, of victory. No one else. It's you. So keep that momentum high. This is the energy that you need to push through. Because sometimes it gets tight. And you have to have that energy. You have to have that momentum when you may not be feeling like it. But that momentum will push you through. It keeps you from growing weary. When things seem to be standing still, they at a standstill and nothing seems to be happening. Use that momentum. So keep that momentum high. Choose your words carefully. Speak life every day in all situations. There is life and death in the power of the tongue. You have a choice. Choose to speak life. Before you speak, think. Discipline yourself to be slow to blurt out whatever comes into your mind. Take a breather and weigh the impact of your words. Your words have consequences. What do you aim to produce? Think about this. Our words have creative power, and you have what you say. You're already tired of that situation, so why keep saying it over and over? Let's go for new situations, new successes, new victories. Taming the tongue is a challenge. It's a challenge. So you must determine within yourself that you want to live differently. Decide that you no longer are willing to live a mediocre life, but a life of success. Speak how you want to live and keep saying it until it becomes a reality. The more you say it, the more you believe it. So speak wholesome words until they become natural. Frame your reality with your words. The impact of words can shift your future from failure to success. Remember that. You have what you say. So choose your words carefully. Thank you for joining me today. Mark Building Your Inner Image as a favorite and share it with your friends. The purpose of these episodes are to help you see your greatness. So share with someone who needs to be empowered. Don't forget to write a review on the show's page to let us know how we are doing, how we are reaching you, how it's making an impact in your life. So don't forget that review. Follow me on Instagram at Embracing Your Self-Worth for more powerful affirmation. Visit my website, turningpointenrichment.com, where you can find more material to help you appreciate yourself and see your value. You have been listening to Building Your Inner Image with your host, Gertrude J. Chapman. This is your time. This is your season. This is your turning point.